Selam Eylül.
Merhaba hocam.
Bugün sınav falan yok inşallah.
Yok, bugün bir şey yoktu.
Nasıl gidiyor?
İyi gidiyor hocam. Biraz ödevlerimiz var bu aralar. Onlarla uğraşıyoruz genel olarak. Öyle.
Benim dersim herhalde sizin nispeten yorucu derslerinizden bir tanesi değil mi? Yoksa
Yani yorucu ama faydalı hocam.
evet. Özellikle ilk haftalarda ders saatinin biraz üzerinde işledim. Bu dönemde yorgun olabileceğinizi tahmin ederek herhalde dönemin kalanında aşağı yukarı 2 saat işlerim diye tahmin ediyorum. Eğer konu bitmezse tabii devam ederiz ama. Selam Erlam.
Merhaba hocam.
Biraz daha bekleyelim. Belki bir iki kişi daha katılır. Yoksa başlayalım.
Hocam final ödevimiz olacak mı?
Olacak. Bu ders vereceğim ama. Arada bir şey yaparım. Assignment şeklinde yazarım. Bu şekilde dururum. Ama oyun yapacaksınız yani temelde. Selam Zeynep.
Selam hocam.
Bir yandan gereksiz ekranları kapatıyorum. Tamam. Başlayabiliriz. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now and we will continue with developing our little racing game. It was here, I guess. And I'm going to close my writer. This is for now. Another project is open in writer, so let me close that. Okay. Let me move these out of the way. And let me start recording. Okay, it's already recording. So. Okay, this wasn't the project, by the way. So let's see where is it. Okay, single player driving game, yeah. As I told you before, we are going to continue following through Breaky's tutorial. I believe this is probably one of the most beneficial tutorials because it covers almost all the important points in Unity and also in game development. So let's see where we have left off. So we were able to move our character between obstacles, and if we hit one of them, our movement script is disabled and we cannot, as you see, player movement script is disabled inside player. So let me check that so we can move again. Okay, so yeah, now I enabled it. So now we can go more, but if we bump into another obstacle, it will be disabled again. So, but there's no, I mean, we need to add some stuff to that. First of all, we need to add a scoring system and we need to show a game over screen because as I've told you in one of my first lectures, for a complete game, you need to have a goal, and you need to you need to have goals and rules. So now we have rules, but we cannot communicate a goal to our player. So because of that, we need to add a scoring system, and also we need to close our game loop. So um, when the player bumps into an obstacle or falls down from the edge, then a game over screen should pop up, and after that the scene should restart. Okay, so let's do that. But before that, I wanted to do two things. First of all, I want to um, arrange some of my files and folders, so when our projects gets a little bigger, there won't be a mess down here. So if you click assets folder, as you see, there are different scripts, some materials, and also some folders as well, such as prefabs and scenes, and also some physics material as well. So now what I suggest you all is foldering your scripts. So I created a new folder, and I'm going to name it scripts. This is the default name. By the way, to create a folder, you should right click, go to create tab, and then hit folder. It's simple as that. And now there's a problem with empty folders. Okay, the reason I didn't start with creating empty folders is um, it causes problems when two developers are working uh, on same project. Okay, um, I won't go into details, but just know that best practice is not creating the folders right away, but creating folders after you have at least one item to add inside that folder. Because if you don't do that, um, I mean, when you upload your code to a cloud repository, this empty folder will not be uploaded. Okay, and other developer won't be able to see this empty folder. Uh, the way to make sure that this folder gets uploaded is having at least one file inside it. So like I said, as best practice, file scripts, create a folder script after you have at least one script to put it inside. So now I'm going to choose my scripts with control clicking, and now I'm going to move them inside my scripts folder. Okay, so if we double click it, we can see that they are moved here. Nice and easy. And now if we go back to assets folder, we can see that there are some materials and one physics material. I'm going to create another folder called materials, and I'm going to again control click all of those and drag them inside materials folder. And now I'm going to create one final folder, which is going to be physics materials, and I'm going to drag my physics material inside physics material folder. Okay, and out of habits, I name my folders without a space between between the words. I don't know, it causes some trouble. I mean, folders with spaces causes some trouble when you are working on Windows systems. So I don't take the risk, and I create all my files and folders without brackets. Sorry, without spaces. And uh, also, uh, every Unity developer knows that um, you know prefabs folder is a special folder, and you name this like this every time, because as I told you before, Unity notices this folder by name, by its name, and when you drag a game object inside prefabs folder, it immediately creates a prefab of that game object. So this is why this has blue cube right next to it. This means that it's now a prefab that you can multiply. Okay, so after that, let me check if everything's working correctly. You will see that there won't be any issue um, because when you folder some scripts, these scripts are still referenced down here. Unity manages to find the needed script every time. Okay, so what else? Yeah, I also want to add some fog. So sorry. Now my player knows what to expect, but if I mean, he shouldn't be expecting my barriers. So this is why I'm going to go window lighting. Was it there? Let me just check. Hmm. It should be below window, but yeah, I guess it's here. Yeah. Okay. So let me drag it here. And actually, I'm going to drag it right next to inspector, so it's nice and big. Okay. So how I opened this window is clicking window, rendering and lighting settings, and now I'm looking for fog. This has changed, unfortunately. Um, yeah, okay, it's here. So now I'm going to open my fog by clicking it. So if I click it, if you see the outer side of my screen, you will notice that you you cannot easily see um, the objects that are far away from you, and you can actually change the color of the fog. I'm going to use background color. I mean, not exactly background color, but I'm going to choose something uh, that resembles my background. You could also check RGBA values of my backgrounds and copy and paste them there here. But I mean, it's not necessary right now. So let me see if I can. Yeah, okay. It has no effects right now because my camera is um, too near my player. Let me just fix that. Um, so it should follow my player from the upper side. But let's see what happens when we click play. Okay, so as you see, my camera just teleported itself on the floor. This shouldn't be the case. So I'm going to actually check what is happening with my main camera. I'm going to go to inspector, and there's a follow player script, as you see. I'm going to open that by clicking double time. And it's going to open up my my rider. Okay. So as you see, it adds an offset to my player position. So if I change my offset, my game view will change also. So I'm going to click my main camera here, and I'm going to make my Y value. If you see from my scene window, my Y value should be higher, and because of that, I'm going to write 5 here, and I'm going to try. Let's just hit play. Okay, so it's too high, and this is why I'm going to try 2. Okay, perfection. Now you can see the fog that is far away from me, and it is being rendered um, dynamically. So it's always there, and I can never catch it. Let me just go back to lighting tab and see any other features that we can play with. So we can change the density. So when it's more dense, you can see that it's covering all the area. I'm going to leave this as it is. And what this does, yeah, I couldn't catch this one. I don't remember that, unfortunately. Yeah, you can mess with those around. I just wanted to add some flavor to my game. Okay, and after that, let's get to the main topic. Like I said, we're going to add some scoring system. I'm going to hit Command S to save my scene, and let's create our score scene. Sorry, not score scene, but score window. Okay, so I want my score scene, and I want my game over scene, game over window, and my scoring window to be overlaid on top of my scene. Okay, so it should not move anywhere unless I want it to move. So it should be sticky, and because of that, it should be a UI. Okay, user interface. So to create a user interface, I should right click in my hierarchy, and now I'm going to add a text to show the score. And to do that, I'm going to go below UI and click text. Now it opens a text. And if you, okay, let me enlarge this. Okay, if you see, this is how Unity UI looks like. Let me just connect my mouse because I'm having a hard time. turning my screen. Okay. So this here, this blue thing right here is my road. Okay. And this white rectangle is my game screen. Sorry. So if I size my game screen, as you see, my canvas gets updated. So I should put all my UI elements inside canvas. Any questions so far? Okay, just know that um, you should put all your UI elements inside canvas. So what can we add more? Let's add something else. So we can create some images, some buttons, some toggles, on-off switches, sliders, some scroll bar, drop-down lists. I mean, you can add a field for user to fill. This is used in login screens, for instance, if you want to get user mail address. You can, of course, add a canvas, and you can add some panels to hold other UIs. Scroll views. This lets scrolling with swiping, and event system. Event system handles click inputs, drag inputs, and stuff like that. So if you have a complex inputs management, event system gets added automatically. The reason there's can you hear me?